What's going on, guys? This is Mark here at Sellers Bullies, and we're just gonna have a little discussion this morning about breeding and the art of breeding. Um, I hope everybody's doing okay this morning. I hope everybody has a great day, man. And shout out to my man Brian at BC Bully Kingdom, man. That's my dude, man. He's a real good dude, man. Loves these dogs, man. And that's the most important thing when you win these dogs, man. You got to love them, and he's a sponge, man. He's always soaking up knowledge and stuff, man. Always trying to learn, man. And I like that. I like to bounce stuff off him too, man. So, if you're looking at this video, Brian, man, appreciate you, bro. Shouts back out, bro. And everybody go check out his channel, man. He's doing real big things over there. But okay, we're gonna get to the topic. So this is about breeding and the art of breeding, man. And sometimes I see people make a lot of mistakes, man, when they go to put a dog together. And the first thing they do, we're all human, so like you might have this nice female or a nice male, a nice female, and you're like, man, I need a stud for this female. And when you see a dog, the first thing you do is you're like, oh, look at the head, look at the chest. Oh man, look what he weighs, like 110 pounds. Oh, he's a beast, he's a monster, And the first thing you look at is your head and the chest and how much he weigh and the girth of the dog. But you're not taking into account that female plays a big part of when you breed these dogs, man. So you looking at head and chest, and your female might not even need head and chest. She might be a little weak in the rear. So the first thing you need to be looking at when you looking for a stud is you need to be thinking about, how do I make this rear better? How do I make the back end of this dog? So I'm not looking for head. I'm not looking for chest. I got that. My female has that. So I need to complement the rear of her. So I need to find a dog that has what I'm looking for, head wise and chest wise. It has to be what I'm looking for now. I can't just go and grab no weak link. It's got to be what I'm looking for, but I also need that rear to be able to complement her rear because she's weak in that. So when you putting these dogs together, man, that's the first thing you do is look at your dog and see, where can I complement her at? Yeah, her head's nice, but she might need a little more. Or, well, she got a nice head, and you also got to understand she's a female, so the males that come off of her are going to be bigger than her anyway. So people look at the female's head and be like, man, I don't really like the head. But they're not really, I need a dog with a bigger head to add more head. But they're not really thinking that, hey, that's a female. She's smaller in stature anyway. So the males that come off of her are going to have big heads, especially if it's in the pedigree. So that's one thing, man, that I see people do, man, is look at your dog first, man, and see how can I compliment this dog. Because when you breed, you always want to breed for better. You don't never want to make the breed worse. You want to stick to the standard, and then you want to also develop a standard within your standard. Make sure the dogs that you breed, yeah, they might be bullies or they might be American Pit Bull Terriers, but you got to make sure them dogs fit your standard first before you breed them. Make sure they're healthy, first of all. That's number one. That should be a given. You make sure they're healthy first. Then you make sure that they're, what you want. And then when you go to breed that, your female, or you take your male to something, make sure you take it to something that complements him or complements her. That way you're breeding better. That way the dogs that she put off will be better than her. And you'll always get better if you do that. That's the first thing. You got to be honest, man. You got to be honest with yourself, and you got to look at your dog and say, hey, how can I compliment her? She might not need head. She might not need chest. She might need that rear. She might need you to go to a dog or a male that has a better rear to complement that rear. So instead of looking at the head or the chest first, you need to look at that rear and say, hey, I need that rear. Not the head, not the chest. I need that rear. I need that top line. So that's one of the things that I like to look at when I do breeding, you know, and I like to do that. And you know, and I also like to take bigger to smaller dogs, you know, to kind of find the middle, find the median. I usually can pretty much throw what I want. I might not get everything like that, but I usually get that 1, 2, 3 sometimes, maybe more. But I usually get a couple of them that's right what I was looking for. So I'm not gonna keep y'all too long this morning, man. And I appreciate y'all checking out my videos, man. And sellers bullies. And appreciate it, man. Y'all keep bulldogging. Y'all have a great day.